Hey, hi, what's up? Hey, this is Arch, and this is my Splatoon 3 World Premiere highlights video. This is taken from my Twitch stream back when, I forget when it happened, but I thought I'd make a highlight video with some of my favorite battles from that stream. The first one is the E-liter 4K scope. At this point, I was trying out all the weapons, and it came to the E-liter, and I did a lot better than I thought I would. I'm not usually a charger player, but I ended up getting a few kills. Though don't get me wrong, my team did most of the work, but I played my role. I think I contributed to the victory in this one. So what happened was my microphone muted itself during the stream for several hours without me realizing, which is probably a good thing because I tend to say some pretty dumb things every now and then during my commentaries, but I remember at this point wondering out loud if they brought back the hit scan for the E-liter 4K. It felt like it, either that or they increase the bullet velocity to something extreme, which is virtually hit scan anyway. Either way, it did take a little getting used to. And so, without further ado, here is the battle with no commentary. Okay, so this next battle is my first tricolor battle, which only had just been announced while I was playing the Hydra. And so I was on Team Scissors at the time. And because I was on Team Scissors, we were in the lead during the halftime results, which meant our team would be in the middle of the tricolor battle. And that meant we could not select tricolor directly. We had to randomly obtain it through selecting Open Splatfest. However, luckily I got it on my first try, and this match did not go well. It was close, but we did lose in the end. But that's okay. I thought it was an interesting first experience. And I'll say a little bit more about losing after the battle. So here we go. Okay, so let me just say something about losing in Splatoon 3 as opposed to losing in Splatoon 2. It is a much nicer experience. I think they've made a lot of improvements in just little things. So first of all, the music is much nicer. It's not some kind of feel-bad music that you're forced to listen to for like a whole minute before you can get on to the next match. And the second thing is, I think they took a cue from Smash Brothers Ultimate, where you get to see the enemy teams winning poses, as opposed to your own character suffering and wallowing in misery while you feel bad about yourself. It's so much more sportsmanlike in its presentation, and I think it just goes a long way to suppressing the gamer rage, which was an inherent problem with Splatoon 2 from the beginning. In fact, the main catchphrase for Tentacles, at least in the English version, was "Don't get cooked, stay off the hook." And I think cooked was a euphemism for getting mad, getting angry. It's almost like Splatoon 2 was made in a way that made you angry. And so moving on to the next two matches, there are two more tricolor matches here with me playing the Splatana Wiper. I eventually got around to really enjoying this weapon, and so the next three highlights will be just this weapon itself. There is a kind of familiarity if you ever played the Bamboo, though it is still very different as a kind of a melee sort of weapon. It was shaky at first getting used to this weapon, but eventually I had a lot of fun with it. So here are two tricolor battles back to back, and then one last regular battle, and that's where I actually realized my microphone was muted. But that's it from me, so enjoy these highlights, and I'll see you later.
Alright, well, my housemates are using vacuum, so I'm muted. That's not the case. My microphone is just self-muting. I don't know what's going on.